morning, everyone. We are currently still in the Lakes District in an area called just out of Keswick, and we have been blessed with yet another sterling day. Now we stayed at Barnes Farm, which is on search for sites. I just want to point out one thing before I continue on. This gate here, through there to the reception area. It's sometimes unattended, but you just if it's vacant as much as what it is right now, you can just pull up a pew and then she'll come out and talk to everyone. They're going to be booked out for this long weekend, obviously, because there's a bank holiday. Laundry room locked, just see them in the office. Ladies, gents, and kitchenette area over there. Basic cleaning facilities, no barbecues. The bathrooms are heated, which for all, well, me, I won't dump Brett in it because he's a lot more hardy than I am, but for me, that was, I think, a really cool extra. And I think it's something that you would really appreciate in winter. So we've got water over here. They reckon they've got Wi-Fi. Yeah, well, there's Wi-Fi and then there's Wi-Fi, so don't rely on that. But the big, easy to pull in areas, dogs welcome. We paid 2 adults, 1 kid, off-peak, no dogs, electricity, 21. So really friendly people. There's another bit through there. So yeah, quite a lot going on. Quite a lot of space, and yeah, really nice spot. So this is Barnes Farm, and it is on search for sites, and it will be added to our list of places where we stayed for GPS coordinates. Hi everyone, we are at Castlerig Stone Circle, which is just out of Keswick, or in Keswick in England. We're not far from the Lakes District, probably still part thereof it. This was built around 4,500 years ago in the Neolithic period. So we are pretty cool. Looking forward to checking this out. This would be like a baby Stonehenge. And another absolutely beautiful day. The stones are actually local metamorphic slate, and they're set in a flattened circle about 32 metres wide. Roughly 30 metres wide. The heaviest stone is estimated to weigh around 16 tonnes. Sorry about the camera work there. And the tallest stone, approximately 2.3 metres high. So pretty crazy. It's one, this is one of the earliest stone circles in Britain, possibly in Europe. And it actually is surrounded completely by mountains, so it's pretty awesome. Like, we couldn't have got a better day to just show you. Like, look at that. All the way around, which actually is one of the things that makes this one so popular. So the area where we are is Cumbria. This is like one of 1,300 stone circles in the British Isles and Brittany. And they're thinking that this actual construction of rocks in these types of patterns, they say, was from 3,300 to 900 BC during that late Neolithic and early Bronze Ages periods. So pretty unique. We'll have a look around. So we've just been taking a drive around the Lake District, after having left Castlerig Stone Circle, and we've just actually taking 5 because Betsy has been fantastic, making it up one of the steepest sections of road. So we have decided to just give her a rest there and let her cool down a little bit. You've got to show some tender loving care on these big trips. Yeah, last year on Transfiguration, she handled it like a pro, so we show her all the love she needs. So there's Betsy in amongst these amazing Cumbria mountains in the Lakes District. I mean, okay, we were going, do we make the trip round, around the loop from where we were at Castle Rigstone Circle? And we are so happy we did. It is a 25% gradient coming down, but absolutely amazing. This is beautiful. And for those who aren't sure, Cumbria area or Cumbrian Mountains, we're up near the Lake District in England. Wow, totally worth it. So today we are at Carlisle Castle in Carlisle in England. Oh, back into the sun. And we're giving the old Osmo Pro a bit of a go today as well. One of the best bits about Carlisle Castle at the moment is this amazing sculpture, which has been in the press quite a bit.
Puppy's weeping window.
So we're on our way into Hayden Bridge. We're going to go to Housted's Roman Fort. Just a point of interest, before coming to England, people mention there's a few different passes that you can get: English Heritage, National Trust, and probably a variety of others as well. We did buy the English Trust, beg your pardon, the English Heritage, because we could get into Stonehenge, which will save nearly, a good chunk of that cost of that membership in general. So, but everything else that we've nearly come across is either another type of trust or a private trust, and so you don't necessarily get the value that you think you're going to get from those passes. In fact, like Beatrix Potter was National Trust, and a lot of campsites are National Trust. So we're currently, we're working it out as we're going, which is what you do, and we will make an opinion at the end as to which one we think would have been better value. But we're pretty disappointed to just go up to Vindolanda and then have more additional entry fees and everything. So we've gone away from there, and we're going to go and find Housted's Roman Fort and begin our excursion of Hadrian's Wall. Okay, so all going well. Half a mile walk from where we just bought our tickets. And while I remember, through Wales and, well, definitely North England, we have seen so many sheep. And one alarming fact that we've been told by multiple people is that none of that lamb, well, maybe some, but like limited lamb, is actually consumed that is bred here in the country. Most of the lamb that is sold in the shops, because of cost, it's like half the price of the English lamb, is from New Zealand. Now, I mean, jeepers. You've got to be a little bit alarmed about that, I think. That's where we're heading up there. So it's good we're getting some PE in today, as well as some history. So we're pretty excited. So English Heritage, tick, apart from the £3 to park, all good at Housesteads. So here we go. So we've made it to the top of the hill where the museum is. And I just thought I'd show you this stunning view. It was really, we walked the path to get up here, just to show you. The tickets you buy from over behind that tree there. You just walked all the way up the thing to here. So that was actually a good bit of training because we're hitting Ben Nevis in 2 days. So this is where the soldiers lived, or the foundations. 10 identical fort barracks, which was under the Hadrian, which was 120 AD. It survived, altered and repaired for almost 200 years. Pretty crazy. Each barrack was a long, low building, accommodated a century, 80 men in 10 compartments, plus a larger compartment for the centurion in command. So, we're currently, you right off?
All good.
Oh good. Currently at Walltown, doing a bit more fitness training for the weekend. What are we doing on the weekend?
Ben Nevis.
Ben Nevis, what is it? What is Ben Nevis?
It's a go-go now.
It is, and which country is it in? What?
Scotland.
Scotland.
UK.
We're very close, yes. Look at that. So this is Walltown. Fantastic. Fantastic scenery. Just wanted to share it with you. I hope the wind's not too bad. But as you can see, Bubba's in short sleeves. Although the wind is a little bit chilly, isn't it? But only when you get like in the clearing. So the sun is out. We have a glorious blue sky. So fortunate. We do need to toughen up. Ready for Scotland. Mum's a sook, isn't she? There's Dad talking to some other people who are touring. This one is on your heritage pass, but also this one doesn't have ticket keepers, but £1 for parking. We're currently at the Lanercost Priory, which is a magnificent 12th to 13th century church. This was actually built as a house of prayer with stones from the nearby portion of Hadrian's Wall. It's actually really beautiful, and we are not religious people. But there is a magnificent, and I'm sorry if this sounds a bit creepy, but there is a magnificent cemetery behind here, and some of the headstones are from so long ago that they're actually like beautiful to read. Look over the back there, there's a magnificent cemetery. It is actually undergoing some restorative works. The priory was founded in 1169, as an Augustinian house of prayer and suffered in the border wars. So during 1306-07, Edward I stayed in Lanercost. Having the Privy Seal here signified that England was ruled from Lanercost for almost 6 months. It's really a lovely area. Free parking, which is extremely rare, and a lovely little tea house around the back where the car park is, that you could have some afternoon tea or something. Beautiful. So today we have hit Scotland. We are in Glasgow and we are at Pollock Country Park, which is, can I just say, it's a wild camp. Watch the parking. There's bike clubs and that have late afternoon get-togethers and things. So you'll have to watch that. But absolutely beautiful. No facilities bar, I think, a bin, but all these trails right through the park. All this park was actually donated by the family, on the condition that it remained a public access park, and it is beautiful. Like, if you've got bikes or want to go for a jog, this is pretty magic. They've also at the entrance got some Highland cattle, which is very cool. So here's to another day exploring. So guys, here's another travel tip that we've got for you. So as we've explained on planning for our trip, the YouTube videos that we did planning a European road trip 1 and 2, we said that we put all our Lonely Planets electronically on our tablet, and then we've already highlighted and done all the hard work at home before we hit somewhere. So we've currently hit Glasgow and we've got the map already done. We've pinpointed all the parts that we want to see and highlighted them to make sure we don't miss anything. And then now we open up our Maps.me app. Now this app is absolutely fantastic. It's free and it has offline maps, so you download all the maps before you leave home. You'll hear us talk about it all the time. So we've left the van for free parking in Pollock Country Park, which you'll have heard about us with where we stayed. And we then put in the train station, found it on Maps.me on the train station. It guided us all the way there. 2.5 k's, bang, at the train station, bought tickets, automatic by card only, so be aware that you may need to have a card ready, and easy as £2.10 I think an adult off peak and $1.05 for a child, so pretty fantastic. So then we get to Glasgow Central and Brett's already pushed in, and I'll let him take it from here.
Okay, that's our location.
Where we are right now.
Where we are right now, the little blue arrow. I've marked the start of our walk from the Lonely Planet book and made a bookmark on the top. So all we do now is we go to there, we push the pin, we go route 2, meaning that this will be our way. We'll start, we need to go from the train station to the start of our walk, and we've got by car, walking, train, bicycle, and you just push which one you want. That is by car, that is by bike.
By person.
By person, bike and train, of course. So what we'll do is we'll start our walk like that, and it'll give us the speed of which we walk, how many minutes, and how many meters to our destination. Direction, and all you do is, when I start my walk, I'll get my orientation, because it always takes a little bit to get it orientated, so I'll walk 20 meters. It'll point me in the right direction, and what I'll do is I'll open it up so it gives me a better indication of my direction. And
your points of interest, or your markers through the city, you'll know exactly where you are. Now this is great. Obviously we can all get a map and we can all get a tourist map. However, we've got our rig pinpointed on this, so when we get off at the other end we just hit home and bang, takes us straight back. So we'll get to a new city totally offline. So we'll get to a new city, go, we want to go to XYZ, bang, take us. So you can get lost, you can leave your car parked, pinpoint it, get lost in the city, go looking around, and just hit the button and away you go. So we're off to today, Glasgow, and we're going to start up here and make our way around. So we're pretty pumped. New city, woohoo! So beautiful. I love when you go into big cities and street performers. So Brett's just gone in. Our actual family name comes from Scotland, and we've just gone in to see if we can work out what our clan is and see what colour tartan we belong to.
That is your daughter.
Eggy.
So we have found where we belong, our clan.
Mac Eggy. Holy cow.
Woohoo! And what
On this range, we only have like 100 of them.
we've just been explained, there's 5,000 different tartans. Can you believe that? So we're gonna find our colour, okay? Stay tuned. So that is our colours, a Macintosh clan, and we have a scarf on the way, and that is our hat pin for Brianne's collection. Very special. Is it too much to assume if I put Brett in a kilt, he'll come out looking like that? Very excited to have found the clan. So we're pretty stoked to be able to show you. These are our clan colours and our clan logo, and we are pretty pumped. Now to get that golden passport. Trace the heritage. Just thought I'd show you some of the road. We're just going past the Loch Lomond, or Lomond Loch, heading from Glasgow up towards Ben Nevis that we are climbing tomorrow. And we just thought we'd show you some of the scenery that we're passing, and you know how big the roads are. This is a clear, a good way to show you why a camper van in UK or Europe in general is such a great idea, because you can see when a truck goes round these corners, they're pretty much in your lane too. So in fact these roads are actually quite normal, or quite good size compared to the ones that we've just come off. So we just left here, Glasgow. We've come up here along the side of the Loch Lomond, and we're heading up here. So absolutely beautiful. Scotland has put on the weather for us. What can we say? Absolutely gorgeous day. We went for a really nice walk into town, into Glasgow, before leaving, and basically took the train, walked to the train station, took the train, and then walked all around the town and back again, and then heading up to Ben Nevis. So we wanted to get up there at a reasonable hour, make sure we're hydrated tonight, ready for another wonderful trek. So we just pulled over, found a spot for the night, and we've stumbled upon all these little towers. So we thought, hang on a minute, there needs to be a cake and eat it 3 tower. So Miss B It's just beginning the creation of the Cake and Eat It 3 Tower family. Well, we just need to work out the positioning and the balance, centre of balance of the structure. World schooling happens every day. So now we're at the bottom end of that. How are we feeling after Ben Nevis? Look at Brianne. She's off for a run. We just came down all those steps. Look at Brett. His mobility's fine. Oh, crushed it. Very beautiful day. Nearly fell down a pothole. That would have been some classy viewing. Beautiful.